on Yackin Wit Yoni. We're going to recap Bulls Sixers and Bucks Kings, plus a new edition of Yanni's Take. That's all right now on Yackin Wit Yoni. Edition of Yackin Wit Yoni. I am Ryan Yamashadas. Let's kick things off with beginning this with recapping last night's basketball action. Both local teams from the NBA were in action last night. Let's kick it off with the Bulls and the Sixers. The Bulls win this one of a final of 96-89. Let's take a look at the bullet points. The first one is too many turnovers. There was a lot of turnovers early in this game where they were just continuing to turn it over. They had 11 turnovers at one time, just bad ball handling early on. The Sixers were able to get their hands on it. You saw Evan Turner do this a lot during this game. There's a lot of bad passes. They were throwing it out of bounds, throwing it into the crowd. That is not what you wanted to see from this Bulls team. That hurt them early. Second one, back and forth. This was a game that was going back and forth. First, the Bulls had a lead. Bulls, Sixers. It was a very close tie game at the half. But then the second half, once again, back and forth, until the Bulls were able to pull away in the second half, or probably in the end of that fourth quarter, and able to prevail, and that's the reason they won it. And then finally, Dang hit a couple of daggers. He was able to nail the shots again. He is the leader shooting-wise until Derrick Rose comes back. He's the guy everyone's got to look out for. He's the top guy on this Bulls team. Small forward, needs to get everything done. He's the leader on there. He's the guy that really knows what to do with the basketball. He's the guy that can shoot from beyond the arc, but he's also a guy that can go down low and get some shots also because he's a very big guy. So he is the go-to guy for the Chicago Bulls team until Derrick Rose comes back till after the All-Star break. So I think a big job and a great game last night by Luol Deng. And he helped the Bulls win their second game already this year against the 76ers, a team that the Bulls lost to in the playoffs after Derrick Rose went down last year. So a very good job by the Bulls, and once again they win this one in a final of 96-89. Now let's go to the Bucks and the Kings. They played at the BMO Harris Bradley Center last night in Milwaukee. Bucks win this one of a final of 98-85. First, let's look at the bullet points. First one, thin roster, no problem. Larry Sanders was out with the flu. F.A. Udo and Bino Udrich were both out as well due to injury. Bulls, so the Bucks were a little bit thin last night. Mike Dunleavy as well was out, so like I said, the Bucks, they were able to really step it up, and they had all their young guys out there as well, but they were able to get the job done. And like I said, thin roster, no problem. They had no problem doing it because the big guys were able to step up, and I'm talking about the big two, and Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis. Big man missing for the Kings. I was talking about yesterday how DeMarcus Cousins was, he's been a head case since coming into the league, and that proved again yesterday. Which time of taping we did not know this. DeMarcus Cousins was suspended by the NBA for one game for low blowing O.J. Mayo, hitting him in the groin. So he was suspended for that game last night. So the Kings did not have their big guy out there. They did have Tyreke Evans, who stepped up pretty well, and so I mean they had him, and he was their guy that was really trying to get this team going. But again, the Kings could never really catch on. And finally, Monte the Man. He almost had a couple boards away from a triple-double last night. Unbelievable game in the end. Like we said, when the Bucks win, it's usually from one of their two guys, Brandon Jennings or Monte Ellis. And both of them guys are key factors of this team. And if again, everyone else is getting hurt, but these two are staying healthy. And if they can stay healthy, this is really going to be a team to watch out for. They're playing well right now. Then the Bucks and the Pacers are all keeping each other back and forth in their central division. So I think really, them are three teams you have to watch out for. But if the Bucks want to stay in this and in that race and not fall out towards the end of the year, you need Monte Ellis, you need Brandon Jennings to not only stay healthy, but be key factors on that basketball court all year long. I think they'll be able to do it. And if they are, but again, the big test is towards the end of the year is when they usually begin to fall. We'll see if they start falling. But they're playing very good right now, beating the teams they need to beat, and they need to win some of the games that they look underrated. And I think that's when this team will really prove it. I think that game against Brooklyn on Sunday was a big win for them. So Bulls win 96-89, Bucks win 98-85. Check out the official website of Yackin Wit Yoni where you can view promo flyers, Katie's blog, Yackin merchandise, and much more. Go to yackinwyoni.weebly.com and check it out. You can also answer the question of the week, which I will give some of the answers to that we got this week. And we'll check that out. Now it's time for the newest edition of Yanni's Take, where I air some dirty laundry and my opinion on some stuff. And what I'm going to air my opinion on today is the whole sponsorship stuff that's been going on. Now, somewhere down the line in the middle, I'd say about a month into to the Yanni and Max show, we were offered, there was a sponsorship negotiations where a guy was, Sports Authority Springfield. It was a guy that he was a friend. It was the boss's Katie's boss, or Katie's co-worker, and her husband was best friends with a manager of the Sports Authority. Then he was going to contact the head guys. They were going to view us. It got rejected. Then eventually that's what ended up turning out to be just Yackin Wit Yoni, because they were only interested in me doing my own show. So then I went to that, and then it was happening where this show's all set up, everything's going well, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's time, one day I'm supposed to be with them November 29th in Springfield at their thing. The day before, they cancel. They say we didn't need it. I've been emailing this guy for months, everything's signed up. I even give him my account number to my account from a bank. I do all that stuff. And then again, still now, I haven't, since the premiere of this episode of Sports, or with Yackin Wit Yoni, I have not received an email since last December 3rd. To find out, I do a little bit of tracking. This guy's supposed to be in Springfield working all that. He is actually living, or not living, but they're coming from Park Ridge, Illinois, and Sunnyvale, California. What I say to that stuff is that is bullshit. You do not play somebody like that. You offered me $300 a month. You offered me a scholarship to any college I wanted for broadcasting. How do you put that in front of a person and take it away like it wasn't even there? And come to find out that the two I talked to a Larry Prinkis and a Dan DeMarcus, they're two in the one guy. Both email addresses come from the same computer. How do you do that to somebody? How do you tell someone this stuff and then randomly you just go away? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You guys and whoever, I guarantee I will find out who you are, whoever you are, I'll be damned you're going to get punished for what the hell you did. You cost me, you offered on the table a chance to make my life, and in a fraction of a minute you broke it by saying that, this don't even, no one even damn cares, I don't even get an email back, I have to find this out? What a low goddamn blow. I hope whoever did this rot in hell, and I'm just going to say, payback's exactly what you are, a bitch. So you know what? Enjoy it. Because you know what? I'm going to find out a name, and that hell is going to pay. So as of Monday, that disgusting logo down there will not be on there, because all this was a big goddamn charade at my expense. Oh. So I hope you guys are happy. So this has been a big joke on me for 2 months. I lost Brandon as a co-host because they said they only wanted me. And here thought that it was true. Hell with ya. That's my newest edition of Yanni's Take. I could go on forever with that goddamn topic. I'll give you more information as it comes about. Katie brings it better than ever as she gets into the entertainment and gives us some of the big stories going on. That's every Monday on Katie's Corner. She'll be back this Monday as well. Now it is time for predictions. There's no predictions tonight because there's nothing going on, but last night I picked the Bulls and I picked the Bucks. They both won, so I'm 3-0 on the week. And we'll have predictions of previewing the weekend tomorrow. Let's preview tomorrow. We'll be in the Friday Man Cave. We'll be previewing NFL and NBA weekend. Bucks play 2 games Friday and Saturday. Bulls play Saturday. And also I'll answer the question of the week and unveil the new one for next week. So that is all tomorrow on Yackin Wit Yoni. So that is going to wrap it up for this December the 13th edition of Yackin Wit Yoni. I'm Ryan Yanashada saying this is always and always will be one guy, one show, enough said.